There is a molecule in your body that holds the key for slowing down aging, giving you more energy, and glowing skin. You may have heard me talk about it before, but it is called NAD+. Did you know there is a natural way you can increase your own NAD levels? That's what we're touching on today. How to make yours go faster and be healthier. Hi, I'm Nancy Reagan from Skin Diva Labs. I help women over 40 get healthier, glowing skin so you can keep going and glowing forever. What is NAD+? And some of you are going to ask, it is a molecule in every one of our cells. It starts by helping to speed the cell up, and when it does, your cell has the ability to look younger because the speed of the cell cycle is going faster. The biggest problem with NAD+ as we age, unfortunately, is that it declines. So we see it peak around 30, and unbeknownst to us, our cells start slowing down and our NAD+ starts losing energy like a battery would. So you might be wondering, are there things that you could do to actually put NAD+ back in your body? Or is there a way to give yourself more NAD topically or internally? First, we're going to focus on really the supplementation. So there's NAD supplements. You'll find them in capsules, you'll find them in IV, and you'll also find them where you can actually have your own shot. And each one of these has their pros and cons. The supplements oftentimes won't absorb deep into your body, so you may be getting 10 to 20% of what you're taking as an NAD supplement. There's also, if you're going to do the liquid form, I encourage you to look for a liposomal supplementation for NAD. That will help you, number one, absorb if you're going to take it as a liquid form. The best way for actually doing IV supplement or doing NAD supplementation is actually through IV or injections. Supplementation is not the only way to actually increase your NAD in your body. You can also do it naturally. One of the biggest ways is by moving the old body. So the more you move, the more NAD your cells actually generate. Other ways to increase your NAD naturally include vitamin-rich foods. That means your healthy greens and healthy foods that are providing not processed foods, but real foods. And of course, the old sleep. The sleep cures everything, but one of the biggest things that it does is the sleep helps the NAD in your body to actually be able to regenerate on a longer basis. And you now may be wondering, how does NAD work when it's applied topically to the skin? So it is in the form of what's called NAD boosters. You can see it in there's NMN, there's several NAD plus boosters. And what they do is when they're and it has to be the right delivery system to the skin. So when they're in a liposomal delivery system, it actually goes deep into the skin and it actually works to speed up the cell cycle. The beauty of this is when it's also delivering other nutrients to the skin. So if you're delivering peptides and ceramides and hyaluronic and other things at the same time, the cell will be absorbing these because it's moving faster and it's ready to absorb so that the cell that is regenerated is happier, healthier, and you're going to see glowing skin. You're going to see something that's better. When NAD is in a serum and also in a cream format, they work together better because it's a synergistic effect. The serum actually works deep down in the cell, while the topical NAD boosters actually work to protect against the environment. So they're helping to shield out any of the environmental sun, pollution, anything that might be affecting topically the skin. So you may be wondering, NAD plus, is it the magic bullet? No, but it should be part of your arsenal against aging, or I like to talk about it as it's part of my longevity, regenerative longevity of my skin and my health. NAD plus internally, it can be a supplementation, it can be through natural forms, it can also be through topical skincare. All three really, really help your body move forward, and it keeps you glowing and going no matter what. And that's what it's all about. It's not necessarily looking 22, but it's being the best that you can be at your age. So if you're interested in what NAD Plus can do for your skin, check out Skin Diva Labs serum and the cream. They both have great quality. Number one, the way it delivers is fabulous. And let me know in the chat what you think, and I'll see you in the next video.